So far we've seen me try to score with the world's wackiest and craziest balls, but today it's all about what's on my feet. So Ben has picked out some of the strangest footwear he could find for me, and I have to try and score with each and every one of them. I'll be starting off with football boots, but as I progress through the ranks, each shoe will get downgraded. And for each level, I have 6 different challenges that I can choose from. And if I can't find a way to score, then I have to quit the challenge and have a bunch of painful forfeits waiting in store for me. But if I manage to score with every item of shoes, then I get off free. So first up today, we're starting with a trusty old pair of football boots. So all the challenges are pretty difficult today. So I think I'm going to be starting with the one with the most intricate technique, which would be the knuckleball shot. This might be a pain in the
So it's easy enough to score any old goal with a knuckleball, but I want to make your life a living disaster today. So I'm going to be pushing you back to the 30-yard mark.
Can't believe he's done this to me on the first level. Some brother you are, mate. Alright, I think we all know how godly my knuckleballs can be. Just like this. See, it's not too bad. Okay, so this is actually a lot harder than I thought with the distance. But realistically, one of these knuckleballs is going to catch Ben off guard. But all I have to do is hit it anywhere that's not in the middle like I've been doing. Didn't knuckle.
Mate, I'm getting bored here. Can you give me something hard to save?
Alright, he's getting too confident now. I think it's about time we shot him up.
30-yard free kick with a 20-yard run up.
Let's go, what a goal. That's 1 level done, 5 more to go. I wiped that smirk right off your face, mate.
Don't get me wrong, it was a good goal, but that's meant to be your easiest level. Okay, now for this level, I'm not going to be too horrible. I'm bringing out the pooper scoopers.
Oh, okay, it's not too bad, mate. So I think I'd be an idiot if I didn't choose something that I could wrap into that top bins with some curve. So for this, I'm choosing the free kick.
All right, fair enough. You're an idiot regardless of what you choose, but decent choice.
Mate, you've woke up mean today. All right, so free kicks are a piece of cake with football boots. So realistically, it can't be much different with school shoes. Like, maybe there's a little difference. Oh my days! I've got to say, it's really difficult to control the ball in these. Come on, these are so close. It's just a matter of time before I wrap one into that top bins.
But here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Come on! Yes, and that's another piece of footwear ticked off the list. I've clearly gone and eaten my Weet-Bix this morning because that was something special. That's 1 less forfeit for Luke, and Ben, it looks like he started to turtlehead a bit.
Oh, that's disgusting. Right, so we're a third of the way through, and you haven't really been challenged so far. So I present to you a bit more of an obscure shoe, the wellies.
Oh, I wish there was something like a toe poke challenge that I can do. But we get what we're given, and I think for this, I'm going to choose the half volley. I'm not too sure why, but it just feels right. So, starting at the 18-yard line, we just have to flick the ball up. So, like I was saying, we've got to flick the ball up and half volley it into the net. Like that, but we need a goalie between the sticks. And I was really struggling at first because the wellies were so square at the front. But after a while, I started to hit it more with my ankles, meaning it was still very inconsistent, but I could see myself starting to cook. These definitely aren't volley material, I can tell you that much.
I mean, they're not really football material. They're more just gardening and jumping in puddles. Don't know.
He thinks he's so smart today, doesn't he? Alright, I need to quiet him down here a bit. He's getting way too big for his wellies. He's hardly even made a decent save today, so he doesn't even have any room to speak.
Nope.
Oh my days! Yes, come on, mate. I need you to ramp up the pressure a bit to make it more interesting for the viewers. I may have struggled a bit there, but I was nowhere near quitting.
Don't worry, if these next two don't get you, the last one certainly will. So we're now on to the second half of the video, and this is the last piece of actual footwear that you're going to be wearing, so choose wisely. For level 4, you'll be wearing sliders.
Okay, I mean, it's definitely the worst one we've had so far, but I don't like how you said it's the last piece of footwear I'm going to be wearing today. What do you mean by that?
You're just going to have to wait and see.
Okay, I've made my decision, and I'm going to be doing the Rabona, which means I'm leaving the overhead kick and the weak foot till the end. It's a risky play, but it might pay off.
And then Ronaldo!
And we've just gone and made history on the Lukey Nuttall channel. We scored on our first attempt. How do you feel about that, mate?
But fair play, it was a decent finish. Okay, and with that quick turnaround, things are about to get interesting. For this challenge, you're going to be shooting barefoot.
What? Am I at least allowed socks on?
Nope.
Okay, so realistically here, I'm going to need to choose smart between the weak foot and the overhead kick. You said I'm not wearing footwear for the rest of the video, so I can't even begin to imagine what the last challenge is going to be. So with that, I'm going to cash in my overhead kick.
Oh, good choice, that's all I'm saying.
Alright, I mean, it's not too bad to be fair. I feel like I just need to cushion the ball. Alright, attempt one, come on. And to start with, it really felt impossible because it was really hurting my foot and I couldn't seem to get a hold of things. Alright, I've got a bit more confidence now. I think I'm just going to put a bit more power into these and eventually one's got to go in. Although the shots were still really inconsistent, I could feel myself gaining a bit of momentum, although my foot was starting to really hurt at this point. Oh, I actually don't know how much more of this I can do. Look how red right foot is than my left one. And now it was really going downhill. My foot was absolutely killing and I didn't know how much more I had left in me. Oh, guys, doing the overhead kick actually hurts more than the bare foot. I've just absolutely crunched my back on that one. But after about 100 attempts, my luck finally came in. Oh, yes! That's 5 out of 6 challenges completed, but probably 5 out of 5 toes broken for me. So we're on to the last level of the day. Ben, what have you got in store for me?
Okay, I want you to keep your shoes and socks off because I've got a little surprise for you.
Oh, mate, this is too far now.
Yep, you have to complete this weak foot shot whilst walking through Lego barefoot.
How's this even fair? This isn't even an actual piece of footwear.
Game is a game, mate.
Alright, so I've devised a plan, and I think my best bet is just to smash the ball and hope that Ben doesn't save it, because as we know, Ben isn't the best of keepers. So after being scammed out of winning this challenge, I'm probably only going to have a select few attempts before my feet start to bleed. So I'm going to need to strategize properly here. And when I tell you this was probably one of the most painful and stupid things I'd ever done, I mean it. Also, I shouldn't have to say this because who in their right mind willingly steps on Lego, but do not try this at home. My foot is still recovering about a week later whilst editing this video. Oh my days! Look at my foot, man, what? Oh, this absolutely kills. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to be able to take. Oh my God. Yes, I've finally beaten you, mate. The 2 previous videos, I had to take the forfeit, but today, I finally get away with it.
Oh, fair play, mate. It was a good performance from you today. But this just means we're going to make sure you don't win in the next one.